Hey everyone, it's Rockman. Let me try a different controller. Find one. Or is it just that I've lost my skill at playing Super Mario World? Maybe it's playing. Sometimes, like, I'll give you an example. When I start playing Mario Kart 8, and then I go back and try to play Mario Kart 64, it's like I can't do it. I've lost my ability to play Mario Kart 64. The controls just don't feel right in my hands. Stuff like that. But something, playing Super Mario World, and I'm on Super Nintendo console with a Super Nintendo controller, just doesn't feel right. Like, my muscle memory of using this controller to play this game just doesn't feel right. You know, is it from playing other consoles? Is it from playing Mario Maker? Is it my imagination? I don't know. I mean, playing this game is like second nature to me. It should be. There's nothing wrong with this controller. It's in pretty much flawless condition. Goes that one up. The B button, either the B button or my finger, does feel sticky. It just feels like it's my finger. playing this the other day, which I thought was the new controller. Definitely getting into the groove here, playing this correctly, but still, the part of my thumb in this controller feels sticky. I don't like that. I don't think it actually is though. Let me go wash my hand real quick. That's nice. I think I'm just losing my skill at this game or something. Remember that time I beat Kodoom in the race of this? Well, that's never going to happen again. So yeah, how's everyone in chat doing? That's bullshit. That's double bullshit. Did not happen. So none of that would have happened if this asshole had just given me 2 cape feathers like he should have to begin with. Now the rest of the game just fucking a rare. There you go. That's bullshit. Damn it, 1 second too soon. Hey Lizard, how's it going? How you doing? Hey Ratmus. Ratmus, Breath of the Wild came today. I thought it was a package from Mom. Yes, Ratmus told me that Lizard is my father, and I said, that's not true, that's impossible! But then I searched my feelings, and I knew it to be true. Oh. Sorry I can't play Switch games with you right now because this is not on Switch. This is on Super Nintendo. Oh, don't fuck that up. Oh well. I heard David Lynch could have directed Return of the Jedi, and despite what DK and Steffi say, as a director, I think David Lynch is terrible. Probably would have ruined it. I think Ron Howard, would have retconned the fact that how the Fonz can do all the things that he does, like, hit the jukebox and make it play, is because the Fonz has like 1 million midichlorians, right? That's canon according to Ron Howard. Also, he would have cast his brother Clint Howard as one of those, Trade Federation bozos. He would have put the Andy Griffith in. DK's the one who can talk about Andy Griffith and do that voice. I've never actually seen the Andy Griffith show for more than maybe 5 seconds. Whoa, I did it, and I wasn't even trying to do that. Boba Fett? Where? That's Boba Fett. I don't know about him. Is he good looking? shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is awkward. They made Andy Griffith a tauntaun? Alright. Well, my day's been pretty damn horrible, so... That was terrible. And why do I not have a cake feather in reserve? Excuse me, I should be flying right now. Real great flying there. Why are there ice physics? If you play this level normally, you're wrong. This is the way you play this level. There's nothing below. Just error it. Lizard, I've heard Song talking recently about Chicken Nugget Girl. I think she was talking to you, obviously. But refresh my memory, why is she called Chicken Nugget Girl? Okay, so you were getting nuggets from her with hot mustard sauce, I hope. Jeez. Ratmus, you just keep posting pictures that I then have to stop the game and click. What the fuck is that? Yeah. That's not where I want. I have a headache. I took medicine with dinner. As usual, it doesn't seem to have helped. Whoa. I mean, I could go into explaining as to, you know, what's wrong and why my day sucked. I don't know if you guys... Haha, not funny. Oh, that was close. long story short, I have crappy insurance, and my primary doctor, who I've never even seen, I got a letter saying he's not going to be on my insurance anymore, so I need to choose a new primary doctor. And the stupid website for the stupid insurance that I have, you know, I search for doctors in my area with all these criteria, blah, 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 and I search for them, and then I find one, and I call them up, and I'm like, do you take my insurance? They're like, no, absolutely not. That insurance sucks. I'm like, then why are you on the fucking website for that insurance? I don't know. You know, tomorrow I'm going to have to call my actual insurance people, and they'll probably not give a flying shit. So I have no doctor. I really need to see a doctor, and I have no doctor to see, and it's causing me insane amounts of stress, and that's why I have a headache. The only thing mildly amusing that I'll mention is one doctor that I called up said, like, oh, I think I know a doctor, you know, who will take that insurance. Yeah, this person will definitely take that insurance. Like, here's their number and address and all that shit. And then I looked into it, and it was a gynecologist. Was it Neon Genesis Evangelon or whatever it's called? I almost ran away from that one up. I see. Well, part of the reason that happened, Song, not that you can hear me, is this game is not linear. So it's even if you say, oh well, Zoda's in this level, that still doesn't necessarily, you know, connote how far ahead he actually was. And then the other thing was, I think part of it was you saying like, oh well, Zoda's at this level, but at that time I guess I just didn't want to believe. My brain could not process the fact that Zoda would be so ridiculously far ahead of all of us, the rest of us. I mean, it's like saying, it's like if a bunch of us decided to run a mile, and we were 3/4 of the way done with the mile, and then you tell me like, oh, by the way, Zoda finished like 30 minutes ago. Like, how could I possibly even believe that someone could do that? Even though, you know, in this case I should have believed it. You know, I don't know. It was so fucking didn't occur to me that he could be that close to winning. I don't recall. With Zoda, yeah. Every race I've ever done in this game would be 96 exits, because I would never play this game otherwise. Like, Zoda absolutely destroyed us. He was like 30 minutes ahead of, 20 to 30 minutes ahead of the rest of us. And, you know, I guess that's understandable or whatever. But what partially pissed me off even more was how far I was behind Cobra and Doom. I think Cobra and Doom like finished at roughly the same time. And I was, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that behind them, at least. And I felt like a lot of the times that I play better or have a better route, and I just don't understand how they're just so... Like, sometimes I'll go back and watch what Doom does in races, and I just don't understand how he's winning. There are things that I do that are like amazing time skips, and he doesn't do them, and yet somehow he still kicks my ass. What the flippin' shit? What? What? I don't know what happened there other than a fucking game glitch, because that was nonsense. I just assume that Zoda just uses, you know, glitches. I mean, he uses glitches in every randomizer race that he runs. I don't use any of those glitches, for one thing. Did not want to be here without a blue Yoshi. I guess we're gonna attempt this the regular way. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. I should have beat this level first try. That's what should have happened the first time. I still don't know how to do that level properly. Next, I'll try erraring it, and if that doesn't work, I'll just try riding the platforms. Yes, I barely made that. That was crazy. No, I did not have that planned at all. That was total dumb luck. Should have taken a Yoshi for this things are ice. Okay, now how do I get... I need this guy to go back into his home that he's too good for. Where's the shell that was right here? Why won't you get in your home that you're too good for? Do I need to come back here with a goddamn blue Yoshi? Motherfucker. I don't know how I got an off enough runway for that. I shouldn't have. And dead. No, I need a blue Yoshi. Oh, I'll eat it. Fuck is calling me? Alright, then never mind, throw it out. my dad. I just ignored the call. If he wants me, text me. I ain't answering the fucking phone while I'm streaming. These goddamn invisible barriers off the screen so that you can't fucking fly over this level. Screw you, game designers. No! Oh well, I don't think I'll actually need a blue Yoshi for the next 3 levels, so that's okay. I don't think you saw it the other on Monday, Lizard. I was playing Super Mario Bros. 1 on Switch. I got to the last level with 6 lives, and then I proceeded to lose all of those lives except 1, and I beat it on my last life. That was clutch. Is that what Dad was trying to tell me? He told me earlier that it was going to rain, and I heard rumblings outside. Again, never beat this level legit when you can rare it. Fucking tornado warning. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Wakanda, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Come on. After this level, I'm going to take a quick break, go upstairs, talk to my dad, and see what's going on outside. if you don't kill that Koopa football player by using a cape spin as I did, he will call in his flying homies. But the way I killed him, he did not do that. Alright, let's see if I can get a 1-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Well, I hope that that doesn't happen, and I hope that I don't have to suddenly end the stream. I look outside right now, it's not raining. You know, there's clouds and it's sort of dark. It looks like it could start, raining, but that's all it looks like right now. God damn it. Why do I not have 2 cape feathers is my next question. Rockman rule number 1, never enter a level of this game without 2 cape feathers. Where is my power-ups? I should not have been able to defeat that level. Is that one up ever going to come down? I don't think so. I think it went off into oblivion. There's no way to know song. Unless you save and quit. And I lose all my lives. And my song. Oh, my headache. Blizzard, you still here? What the? Jams, I could start making jokes about Mr. Dobson, but welcome. It's good to see you. Thanks for resubbing again for SUBtember. Congratulations, you've now got your 6-month red Rockman face. Thanks for the host. How am I doing? Not well. Sadly, in this non-Canada country that I live in, we do not have universal health care. I do have some sort of medical health care that's free and is supposed to work, but it has a lot of problems. They're telling me I need to choose a new doctor, and I go on the website and they have all these doctors, and then I call up the doctors and ask them if they take the insurance, and they say no. So it's a big problem. I've got medical problems and I need to see a doctor, and I have no doctor to see, and it's giving me stress headaches and all sorts of other nonsense. And I just found out that there's a tornado coming straight for my town in the next 15 minutes, supposedly. They say there's going to be a huge thunderstorm and there's a tornado, but all it is dark outside. I don't see any rain or anything. But it's always good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I mean, if there was some huge, loud, freaking thunderstorm about to happen, then I would say, bye, guys, I gotta end the stream. But so far, nothing like that has happened, so... Jams, you don't happen to have a Nintendo Switch, do you? I'm guessing not, just asking. Okay, I do hear a siren now. They must. I mean, why wouldn't they? We don't. I mean, we're not in Tornado Alley. Getting a tornado here is like, they just don't happen. They're not supposed to happen here. But clearly we have sirens. Yeah, the video that I think it was your most recent video about the tips for keeping up your grade. I think it was that one. I don't know. I just thought it was really good. Also, I may someday, when I get off my ass, decide to make a GIF out of you being hit in the face by those papers. Because I found that hilarious. They do not have Blarg in Super Mario Maker 2, do they? They need to add Blarg as DLC, goddammit. But yeah, I'm just asking people about the Switch because we bought a Switch. Ratmus bought a Switch now, and you know, just trying to get people on the friends list in case they can play online games or whatever. I'd love to play Super Nintendo games with you, Lizard, sometime. Justice for Blarg. Well, my Switch code is in my Discord, and it's also right here. If I could spell Switch properly with one finger. Oh, come on. Oops, that was actually my mistake. As usual, I really wanted to, you know, finish this game quickly, and as usual, it's not going the way I would hope. I think I would like to have a Sundrop emote, which I've tried making a Sundrop emote before for Better Twitch TV. For some reason, like, we tried making a Sundrop can with the words Sundrop on it, or even the initials SD, and every time they rejected it because they said that the letters were too small and couldn't be read or something like that. So, I mean, there's got to be some way to make it work. To make a can where you can tell that it's supposed to be Sundrop. It's great how I died like right next to that Cape Feather. Go back. Oh, yeah, actually, Ratmus and I were wondering if it was your sister throwing those papers, and I guess I forgot to ask. Okay, this is giving me problems that I should not be having. I need to land on that. I can't believe I didn't get in there. Yeah, I have on VHS tapes that I have not yet imported. I have 2 different videos that I made for Spanish class. The first one was, I guess you had to make it in pairs, so it was me and this other guy. And I went to his house to film it, and like I brought my camera and I was doing the filming, and he basically came up with the idea for the video. It was called Un Dia con Señor Bad Luck. So a day with Mr. Bad Luck. So he just made up this, character who was, Mr. Bad Luck and all these like, he was basically like an idiot character and like just, it was just scenes of his day and stupid things. Seriously, goddammit. So there's that, and then the second video, I guess it was in a bigger group because it was me and a few other people, like 2 or 3 other people. Okay, well at least I got the checkpoint. And that one was called El Secuestro, which means the kidnapping. And it was about somebody being kidnapped. That's all I remember. I haven't seen the video in years. Well, I mean, that's not all I remember. That one was actually filmed in my house, in my basement. The 2 or 3 people came over. We filmed it here. I don't remember who came up with the story, but that was like during a time where I had a pool table down here. And just the one part I remember that was really stupid was, I guess the person who was kidnapped was like tied up and gagged. And so at one point we removed his gag, and the first thing he says is, "Kleenex, por favor," like he needed a Kleenex. And so somebody off screen threw him a Kleenex box like out of the air. And so like this Kleenex, he just asked for a Kleenex por favor. Kleenex box flies and hits him, and then he picks it up and just blows his nose. It's just like, what, you know? I guess we thought it would be funny. I mean, what the hell, you know, a bunch of idiot high school students. That's what we came up with, I guess. Oh, and the other thing about the first video, Senor Bad Luck, it also had a really weird scene, which again was written by the other guy, because he came up with the whole thing. It was like, so it was a day with Senor Bad Luck. So he starts out his day by waking up, and then he says to the camera, I have to pee. And then he just like closes the bathroom door, and you hear this sound that's supposed to be him peeing, which actually was like, you know, we took a pitcher of water and just slowly dumped it into the toilet. And so it's filming the bathroom door. It's supposed to be him peeing. You hear the noise, and you just hear him in the background going, ah, see. Like, I don't know how the fuck the teacher, like, I think the teacher was not pleased with that part. As you can imagine. And then when I was at a community college with Ratmus and a friend of ours all taking the same Japanese class, we had to make a Japanese video. Similar situation. It's like, make a video speaking in Japanese. So, and this I have imported, and I still haven't shown it to Doom, although I think he would want to see it. It's me and Ratmus and a friend of ours. This was about 15 years ago, well, maybe less, about 14 years ago. And so we did a Japanese video where it's Ratmus and his friend are eating at a Denny's, and I'm the waiter, and it's all in Japanese, and it's, you know, obviously, as you can tell, probably stupid. Communications master to take this on a visit. I don't know, it sounds like it could be awesome. Why did I come in here with no fucking supplies? I wasn't thinking. Actually, Ratmus, you're still here, right? You never took Spanish, right? So was that your friend's Spanish video that you were shooting that time? Okay, so apparently Ratmus didn't take Spanish, but he had a friend who did. And so, like, we have somewhere on our tapes the Spanish video of Ratmus's friend that he shot, and that's kind of funny. Oh yes, Jams, I've been meaning to go back and get some more McNuggies. Thank you once again for that. Thanks for subbing, and hope to see you again soon. And of course, the best part of Ratmus's friend's Spanish video, where I think he had to like introduce his family and his family's interests, and so his dad had like a Harley Davidson motorcycle, so he's filming his dad on the motorcycle. He's trying to start the motorcycle, and it like won't start up, and then somebody says that it's cold-blooded. I'll read that lizard story after I beat this level. Doing the secret exit first. Yes, it had a temperature of 103. took a few classes with the same teacher. I don't remember if it's flash videos and restaurants. Some guy was trying to sell drugs to a kid. When a Jedi jumps in to save, I was a Jedi. One guy was yeah, it's always great when, I mean, I know Song like majored in computer science, I believe, and I mean it's kind of funny to me when people talk about, yeah, you know, when I was in school I took all these coding classes and, you know, we learned Java and C plus and script and this, that, or the other, and it's like, I don't think any of that existed when I was, certainly didn't exist. I mean, it certainly didn't exist when I was in grade school. It may have existed when I was in high school, but my high school did not offer anything like that, I'm sure. There were no such classes at my high school, even if I had wanted to take them, which I did not. I mean, they may have existed at my college. My college was... I don't know of any computer science classes that my college had, so I can't really say, but... I took like one computer class, and that was a community college, and I don't even remember it. So you mean before today, Ratmus? Or you mean before 9/11/2003, the horrible tragedy of when John Ritter died? Actually, I did take a typing class that was not at my school. It was just like a random extra typing class somewhere else, and I got electrocuted by an electric typewriter. That was the only time I've been electrocuted. I was supposed to get a Yoshi. No, I did not get superpowers. I did not gain the superpower to beat this game fast and easily. I'm sure playing Typing of the Dead is better than getting electrocuted, but I've never played it. Whoops. I've still been hearing these sirens, like, vaguely going off in the distance. And I heard, like, a little bit of thunder, but it wasn't very loud, and that's it. That's all that's happened so far. There's a frickin' ability to fly. Exactly. Laura! We would every Friday play computer games. Whoa. somebody was like, nobody fucks with this. Rip Blue Yoshi, I guess. I hope I muted the microphone in time. I just sneezed. I'm gonna ditch Yoshi in a rare this. is where Rapnus makes a comment about Yoshi eating dolphins. Yes, those are dolphins, and yes, you can eat them in the Japanese version only. Okay, now I just heard some loud thunder. And now I'm fucked. Alright, now that the game is saved, I'm gonna take a quick BRB and look upstairs and see what's going on outside. I'm back. It's still just dark outside. There's sirens blaring. But there's no rain. There's no wind. Internet says it's 83 degrees. What is this? It's like there's a marine warning for like boats on Lake Michigan or something. Just curious. I'm thinking that there's no real danger of a tornado here, but there is going to be thunderstorms. This seems like it's saying that they won't start here until like 10 or 11 p.m. and then probably all through the night. But nothing so far, just some thunder in the distance, and it's really dark. Oh god, auto-scroller, and I didn't get power-ups. Rockman doesn't follow his own rules of this game. Never enter a level unless you have 2 cape feathers. Well, I could tell you guys this. I'm sure you don't listen to DK's podcast, and you know that's expected. The damn thing is like almost 2 hours long, and most of it is them talking about stuff that I'm not interested in. But DK and his friend were talking about this random 1970s horror movie called Race with the Devil, and from the way they were describing it, I was like, you know, that might be kind of cool if I watch it and then, you know, talk to DK about it. So I watched it. So you guys want to hear about this 1975 horror movie called Race with the Devil? No, DK found some weird streaming site that it was on, so I watched it there. I don't know what it's called, some weird streaming site. It sadly was not on YouTube or Hulu. So basically what it's about is these 2 couples who are friends. What the hell? The same thing happened that didn't get the bounce off the Koopa. Oh, well, that's obviously stupid. So these 2 couples, it's 1975, they decide that they want to go on like a cross-country vacation in their new RV, which is, you know, totally tricked out and awesome. It's got like, you know, anything you'd expect an RV to have, like a full bar and kitchen and stove and a color TV that actually works in 1975. Holy shit. Also, one of the women is actually Margaret Houlihan from MASH, so holy shit. There, that's what should have happened. So they go on this vacation, and they're like, you know, oh, let's go off the beaten path, and, you know, let's go camp somewhere where there's no people. So they just drive and park along this random, like, what the fuck is happening? This is ridiculous how I'm dying nonsensically. This is not me. The game is glitched. Okay, so these couples in an RV, they park along this river to camp out. And in the middle of the night, the guys happen to see some commotion across the river, and then they look through their binoculars, and there's like a satanic ritual going on. There's all these guys in like robes and masks, and there's like naked women dancing around a fire, and they're worshiping Satan, and like the high priest like kills this woman or something, and they're like, oh crap, you know, we just witnessed a murder. And then the Satan people see them, and so they get in their RV and they frickin' try to blast their way out of there as fast as they can, but they get stuck temporarily. And so these crazy shirtless like Satan cult members are like beating. They break the back windows of their RV and they're trying to break in and kill them. And eventually they get away and they go to the sheriff, and they're like, you know, they tell him that like, you know, we saw these, you know, evil people murdering this woman, blah, blah, blah. And the sheriff's like, oh, damn hippies. And then it turns out that, like, everyone, including the sheriff, is in this satanic cult. But, like, you know, you don't know that for sure at first, but you just kind of think it. As, like, you know, the sheriff basically, like, doesn't believe them. and they're trying to get away and go to like a real town with a real police department. But like everywhere they go and everywhere they try to do, they're just being like something goes wrong, and like it seems like everyone is in the cult, and like they're being chased, and like everyone's trying to get them and everyone's trying to kill them, and like they're being attacked by trucks and their RVs like half destroyed, and they buy this shotgun, they try to shoot like the other trucks, and like finally they think that they've got away, but of course they didn't, and it ends with them, the cult finds them and presumably kills them. Yes, a family movie. It's it had some crazy scenes in it. Like at one point, like they have a dog with them, and then they go out to dinner, and then they come back, and the dog has been murdered, violently, graphically dog murdered by this satanic cult, which is disturbing. And then they're like, "Fuck this, we're getting out of here." So again, they drive the hell away from there at like max speed in their RV. And then, as they're driving away at max speed in their RV, they open up this cabinet to get some coffee, and the fucking cult had put some, like, deadly poisonous snakes inside their cabinets. So then, like, this insane scene happens where, like, they're freaking out. Like, the one guy's driving, and he's, like, driving all over the road because everyone's freaking out. There's these snakes, and, like, this one guy's just, like, on the floor, and the snake's just, like, staring at him, and, like, everyone's freaking out. Like, actually, no, was one of the women driving? No, I think the guy crashes the car, and then he crashes the RV, and then he comes back, and like he's like violently trying to kill this snake with a ski pole while the women are screaming, and it just everything is going insane. It's one of those scenes that's just fucking insane. Well, then actually the next morning after that, they checked out the RV because they like I said, they crashed in the middle of the night. Their headlights are destroyed, like their front radiator is destroyed, and so they're like, we have to stay here until it's light so we can go see what the hell's going on. And then they find out that when the cult was attacking them or something, they on the back of their RV they had these motorcycles because I skipped this part, but these guys like run a motorcycle shop, so they had these like motorcycle dirt bikes on the back of the RV, and they found out the next morning that the cult had like destroyed their motorcycles. Oh, what is that? What is that like, Ratmus? Because DK did say that. Shit. I turned to read chat and then I died because of that, so thanks a lot. DK said that if I have any suggestions for movies for him and his friend to watch and discuss on their podcast, and I'm like, I don't know of any movies that, but now you're telling me maybe there's a movie if you think DK would, find it hilarious. Nope, didn't hit the midway gate. That's what should have happened the first time. Brr. That's nonsense. Better be a midway gate after this. Nope. I was pretty sure there was a power up here. Wouldn't my I guess it wouldn't mute the broadcast. Yeah, I can't believe I survived.
I've been waiting for you, Ben.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what else is so 70s? Me. Okay, the clip of this guy flying out the window looks like something that Conan would show just randomly. Like, don't tell me he was killed by that falling chimney, because he had adequate time to get the fuck out of the way. That's kind of like how Race with the Devil ended. Like, it doesn't... It just sort of ends, like, in the middle of, like, you know... have some goddamn chips in my car. Excuse me? That is not what happened. That's not what I wanted. Performed an illegal maneuver. Where am I? Part of the level that I shouldn't be in, that's for sure. Screwed that up. I jumped. I still have a headache. That was close. Jumped. Bow. instead of just doing this level, I have to walk all the way back to get my goddamn 2 cape feathers that were unlawfully and illegally and unfairly stolen from me. Hey Cobra, how's it going? That's not what happened. Trent Reznor, please! Jesus Christ. I think when I was a kid, I might have liked poofy Cheetos or, poofy cheese puffs. But I much prefer crunchy and even baked ones nowadays. Would that be what, like, Cheeto Girl would look like? I getting deja vu? Like, didn't like 5 years ago I was streaming Super Mario World in this level and Doom said that he wouldn't be here long because he was going out to dinner? Like, am I in a fucking time warp or something? Well, as you know, Doom, you are legally obligated to tell me exactly what you have for dinner. Not to mention when the hell you're going to get back to streaming at your usual evening times. I've had a bad day. I've got a headache. There's supposed to be a tornado going on, but I think it was a lie. Luna has a highlight of this level? What the fucking shit? What? How the hell I'm alive and still made it to the boss, I don't know. Hello? Xander finished Metal Gear Solid 3? Huh. Again with this! Why do I not have enough road to get up to 88? That is what should have happened. Hey, now that Cobra's here, maybe he'll actually listen when I explain how to do this next fucking level. Nah, probably not. Oh wait, it's after the ghost house anyways. Okay, now I hear rain. Alright, we'll go through this level. Don't collect any dragon coins, because they could fuck everything up, and I just fucked everything up by losing my power-ups. So, I'm gonna try for the non-good... Why do I suck at this game so much? Yeah, except that never happened because... it was Zoda, then you, then Cobra, then me. Okay, now let's try not to fucking suck. Right, this area is the main area that matters, Cobra. This area, this pipe. Look at my time. I'm letting it run down. $249. Anything lower than $250. This will go to the regular exit. Didn't want that fucking mushroom. Back to the same level, same place. This area, this pipe. Go in here with over 250 seconds. Secret exit. Whew. So I think Cobra's gonna stream Secret of Mana soon. Last barbecue, they said the next possibility was tonight, so we'll see about that. That was dangerous. That was bad. Ratmus wants to time warp to 9/11/2003 so he can save John Ritter. so they can reboot Three's Company, you know, with the same characters 45 years later or whatever the hell it is. Damn it. Might want to grab a Yoshi for this. Who's John Ritter? Well, that's a silly question. There's a Yoshi in this level, right? I want a Yoshi. That is utter nonsense. Does this count as backwards or rearing? I really want to go check on the rain that's going on outside. Yes, that is a thing. Okay. I've never flown over that. So in that case, I'm going to take this exit just for the fact that I accidentally flew over the previous one. Didn't know that was possible. There are some levels where it's totally possible, and I do that commonly, but not that level. I just went right over that pipe, too. Is that because it's one of those places that has a different menu every time, or are you just not sure what, or do they have a lot of stuff? Yeah, okay, that was legit bad luck. jump. That was almost really bad. That was unfortunate. Why on earth would you think I would be done? Cool, cool. When I beat Doom in this race, which I said never happened, my time was 2.5 hours, and I've only been live for 2 hours and 32 minutes, and I've taken like 3 breaks to go and check on this tornado. And in fact, I'm going to take a break right now and go upstairs and see what's going on outside. So BRB again. And if Doom or anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here. Feel free to come on to Skype anytime.
Now I need an invitation to talk to you? Damn. Oop, you turned on something. I see your face. I don't see your face no more. Hi, everybody.
So yeah, they scared us by saying there's a tornado or something and a huge thunderstorm. It's just raining. Nothing really bad yet.
Tornado. What is it? Okay, there's a tornado warning and a tornado watch. One of them means that the storm is capable of producing a tornado, and the other one means a tornado has been spotted.
Yes.
Meaning that the storm has created a tornado, even if you aren't actively in that particular tornado's range. And a lot of tornadoes don't actually hit the ground. They're up in the sky. Same thing with a lot of lightning strikes. I think most lightning strikes happen within the clouds themselves, not the and don't actually hit the ground.
I still have a slight headache, but it's not going away.
Well, just get a new head. See, I solved all your problems.
So Doom's going out for steak tonight. What are you doing, son?
Looking at Twitter.
Yeah, what are your food plans?
I put on a roast tonight, and I know it's done and it should be in the fridge, but I just haven't gone to get me a piece.
What do you make your roast with?
A roast?
Like, is it just beef? Or are there noodles? Are there other vegetables that go with it?
Meat. I like roast with things like noodles and vegetables and crap, but the people who buy the roast don't. So I make my roast to their specifications. I like things like beef stroganoff and like full pot roast and stuff like that. But whenever I say I've done a roast, it literally is my mom likes eye round, which is the expensive lean cut of meat for beef. And then I just put it in the crock pot with salt and pepper for a couple hours. And then the sides are made like elsewhere, not in the crock pot. Actually, she likes sticking onions in with the roast, and I like those too, but I can't cut them because I'm very sensitive to onions. And then we just have a roast that's like a plain roast, so we can make multiple sides throughout the like however long it lasts. That was
Yeah, a lot of times my mom will make a pot roast for herself, and it's either just beef, you know, with the gravy, or sometimes she'll make noodles for her to go with it.
Mom doesn't like noodles except for spaghetti. And
My mom loves Kluski noodles.
those what?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was something you'd heard of. Kluski noodles.
What?
That's what's in their tuna casserole too.
Okay.
She'll also make that with pot roast sometimes.
Okay, so it's an egg noodle, but not like the egg noodles that you buy from like Chinese recipes. It's a Polish egg noodle. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured it was.
Yeah, it's like I like noodles, but actually, I don't know how Steven feels about them. Of course, he'll eat peppers, which is wrong.
Oh, man.
What is Cobra now live with?
Secret of Mana, I would assume. No, I do not want to fly like that.
Yes, he is indeed playing Secret of Mana. Which I don't know about, so.
That's because it's a secret.
So, my question is, tomorrow, if I stream, would you want to play Switch games? You may feel free to say no. Why I am asking is because if the answer is no, that means I can, like, bring up Let's Go Pokemon and I can start a chain. But if I plan to play something tomorrow, then I won't bother starting a chain.
I think you should stream Clue against me. With me on Skype.
And you're just saying that because you don't want me to play Pokemon right now?
Sure.
Wait, can Yoshi eat one of the big badgers?
No. Can I despawn the... I believe it's a mega mole. Oh, that did not... Okay, never mind. Yes, he can eat the mega moles.
Ah!
The problem is I lost all my fucking power-ups. Fucking idiot.
There was a question block above you. Somewhere.
Glitchy ass.
Why are these guys not behaving?
Exactly. Whatever. But no, I just think because, you know, I streamed Clue against you, that you should stream Clue against me.
You just like me beating your ass. Oh. Yeah, I went there. Bring it.
Wow. As Miles Luigi would say, all power-ups already annihilated. Worked so hard to get them, lost them instantly. Hey Zoda, how's it going? How you doing?
Soda. Um.
The hell are you laughing at?
Alright, so I was checking Zulily for just like, what do they have? I think something like my mom may have mentioned that they had some nice like
Bye, Doom.
what is it, like regular shirts that would be good under stuff. And then I was just looking down, like, what do they have? And then they have a thing called Crazy Boxers. And here's the blurb. Start your guy's morning with playful pizzazz and Crazy Boxers basics with attitude. Blah, blah, blah. So now I am going to tell you what some of these patterns are. That sriracha box. You know the sriracha with the cock on it? Like the rooster?
No.
Well, you need to, like, look in the hot sauce section because there's, like, this sriracha sauce that's, like, really iconic. And then they also have Fruit Loops. As in, they literally have the toucan, and the toucan's nose is right at the crotch. Yeah, exactly, Buck. And then they have those green army men from, like the toys, little green army toy guys that have, like, a platform that they stand on. Next, they have the Pringles guy, and his mustache, again, right at the crotch. Eggo waffles. Rubber duckies with little, like, 3-leaf clovers. Operation, like the kids' game Operation. The Monopoly guy with money, like, coming at you. Battleship. The 2 Rock'em Sock'em robots. Like, old school Godzilla. Like the kind that would have had the zipper in the back. The owl and the kid from the How Many Licks to the Center of a Tootsie Pop. A Ouija board. Cheez-Its. Like the Cheez-It box. Donuts. Sonic the Hedgehog. And the way his face is split is terrifying. Like, that's if you don't want to get laid.
I can't do this.
The Twister dots from the game Twister. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like He-Man, except it's a Viking on a unicorn.
This is the only way I know how to do this level.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Chucky from Rugrats? Hey Arnold. Street Fighter 2. Sega Genesis. Two Sharks Fighting Over Pizza. Really retro computers. Wait, a retro computer and then a CRT and a VCR. I can't think of anything more that would not get you laid. As a VCR. You're supposed to find this funny.
Hilarious.
Zoltar the Hypnotist. How the hell did they get the rights to do all these things?
GG, fucking moron rock band. I think all the rain and storms have stopped now. That's not what happened. No, Ratmus.
Wait, who at Breath of the Wild? What?
Ratmus bought it. It got here today.
But I haven't played. Why do you get to play and I don't get to play it?
Ask Ratmus.
It's okay, I could probably ask my brother to drop it off too, along with his other games he's bringing. Should I? Because I could totally play it. And then I wouldn't be playing so much Pokemon Let's Go.
I thought it was part of our prenuptial agreement that we would play it together after we get married.
Wait, is that written somewhere? I didn't sign anything, and there is no ring on this finger, and there's an entire song about that. Do you want me to sing it? Actually, I would just play it over YouTube because I can't sing, and then your stuff would get muted. Your VOD would be muted, and you'd be pissed. Oh.
Two more levels to go. Did you see Zoda's new socks that he posted? Yeah, Zoda, this is the last, should be the last level before Bowser.
Ooh, socks.
Of course, if you and I were racing this, you would have finished like an hour ago.
Yes, I figured out where you bought said socks. I figured it even better where you got said socks. I'm sorry, I'm guessing they don't have, Lapras. They could kind of have Lapras with the original Pixel ones.
Wearing. That's completely unfair. 96 exits confirmed. Time to beat Bowser. Yes.
Is this song on Fortune Street?
Yeah, actually, I mentioned yesterday that. Well,
I was just like, I hear this and I'm like, huh? Hmm?
I mean, when I hear that music in Fortune Street, I think of Bowser's Castle and Super Mario Kart. But yeah, this is a version of that same music, now that I think about it. This game came out before Super Mario Kart, so I guess the music originally came from this game. Then it was in Super Mario Kart as Bowser's Castle. Much later in Fortune Street. Exactly. That did not touch me. Well, now I need her ghetto mushrooms. That is GG. I mean, if you probably took away all the time that I took breaks in the stream, that was probably about 3 hours. An hour slower than Zoda. Yes, H.H. Greg.
When are we not slower than Zoda?
Apparently never. So, like I said, they said the next barbecue might be tonight. Doom said he might get back to evening streams tomorrow. Songs hopefully streaming something tomorrow. I don't know when or what I'm streaming next. I don't know when version 31 of Randomizer's coming out. I guess even though I don't care about Secret of Mana because it's an RPG, I guess we're gonna raid Cobra. unless Soda wants to go live with a randomizer run. Well, all right, well, I'll raid Cobra, but if you do go live, if you don't do a randomizer just because I'm telling you to, if you do want to do one, I will certainly be there, and so will Song, I'm sure.
Am I bound to your words, huh? What? Probably.
Sounds good.
It's kind of like when you say that, I'm like, well, now I just want to be stubborn. When do you not want to be stubborn, Song? Pretty much never. I always like being stubborn. And I like having conversations between Rockman and I, except I'm the only one talking.
Yes, that happens.
That's because you like to talk much. I'm a great conversationalist with myself.
The B-Lar double G.
I have one of those. Rockman got me one of those. And then sent it in a bend-up thing.
Yeah, I saw a tweet from Twitch saying if you type / in your channel, it would bring up a list of commands. Well, that's very helpful because now when it does that, it fucking blows out my on-screen chat with a list of commands.
I'm going to turn subscriber mode on just to annoy you.
Whatever. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Oh. Okay.
What did you say?
Oh, I did the / someone's user and then someone's name because it said something like display whatever, and I was like, what does that mean? And so I did user and myself, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what that means.